We need to get these people organized. Anybody that can fight should.
First thing it did was hit me, and I thought I was going to die.
We'll name the casino Big Benny's.
It gets pretty epic.
I'm going to decapitate another.
Drinks are on me. You guys have a good night.
Creature, furry, adorable.
And I kept hitting it until it died.
I did it.
Give me your hand, Vincent.
I'm a legendary storyteller.
I'll give him a palm.
I just eat my sword.
I'm free. I'm final.
Oh my god, it is a
I went because mine just has a shape of
Murdered. I tried to stab him.
You realize you may have killed the only
I
witness.
didn't think Dalmor was your master.
We all let our sword do the talking for us every once in a while, I guess.
Hello and welcome back to RollPlay Solum. I have no idea what week it is because I didn't look it up. But we're back and we're glad to be here. Let's find out what everyone's been up to recently. Ryan, let's start with you. How's it going?
It's going well. I had a birthday this week.
Happy
Number 30.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Ryan
You
turned 30.
40.
I celebrated that.
Ryan, is
Stephanie
the
Powell
30th
turned
birthday
30.
where you start combing your hair to the left?
Oh,
Is
wow.
that?
This is more like it depends on how my
Because I mean, I'm getting there
I
right
get
now.
off.
Okay.
And it kind of just I do not own a comb, so
Okay. I bought my first comb about 3 weeks ago, but it was actually for my beard and not for my hair. So
Are you serious? Do you comb your beard?
yeah.
I
can't get to
sometimes
that
like
level.
finger comb it, but yeah.
It's because if it like right here it gets real poofy, and I like to keep
Yeah.
it like I
You
don't
gotta keep
dry it.
sleek, man. You
I
can't have
comb it when it's wet, and then I just don't touch it. But sometimes the headphones fuck it all up, and then
Jen, how do you keep your beard actually? More,
yeah. What do you do, Jen? I need the tips.
It's important to condition it.
I condition it every time I shower. I'm not kidding.
Do you?
Yeah, first thing I do.
Shampoo it or just
So
condition?
I just conditioner, yeah. I've actually almost ordered beard oil because beard oil is a real thing, and I think I'm getting into some dangerous territory when I order
You're a
some
beard
of
a
that.
sewer. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I guess
I think
so.
you should do it.
It's I don't know, maybe. It's $30 for some beard
Beard
oil, which is
beard.
it's probably just like lemon scented canola oil. They just like
These fucking hipsters just buy this shit
They
because I
put
put
the
beard in
word
the
beard
name.
on it.
yeah, and it just sells to idiots like me. They're like, you know,
beard
I,
oil.
So,
yeah,
I have a beard, so
I should
guess
get
for
some-
me.
No, if you're really smart, you call it free range, locally
Organic, yeah.
Dude, pretty
beard
soon you're
oil.
gonna be getting that
Gluten-free
like
beard.
beaver hair, like
The
face
matted?
brush to
Yeah.
put the
Oh,
like
yeah.
soap on and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
happening.
it can get expensive if you go ham on the shaving and the beard.
It can. What have you been up to, Ryan? Sorry.
Anyway, so with the birthday comes along with it my new diet, which I have been doing
Oh.
since Monday. And
much water
I'm
weight are
down
you down?
like 8 pounds since Monday. It's working really
What?
quickly. It's
water
a lot
weight.
of water
Is that the
weight.
South Beach tapeworm diet that they had in
Yeah, I
October
basically
1st?
swallowed 4 baby tapeworms, and they're starting to
Nice.
grow into maturity.
Nice.
That's good. They're super
Um,
cute too. They just wiggle
Ryan,
around.
we should do
yeah.
privately. We should do weigh-ins each week to see who lose more weight.
Ooh.
Okay,
I think you're gonna win because you just started and I'm already down a lot. So
right.
Yeah,
I don't
JP,
know.
you're
Yeah.
looking
Keep
svelte, man. Good job.
55
a lot of
pounds,
it. A
man,
lot
it's
of it
good.
is water weight when it comes off at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then it gets a lot harder later
Yep.
on. But yes, I've been doing that. Been playing Battle Royale. They just had a new patch, so I'm getting used to the new system that they put in.
Did you see
And
the
I will
M4?
join you guys, by the way. I know we've been stretching this out,
Okay.
but
I
just
do
bought
believe
2
you.
games off of Steam yesterday. That's like the baby steps, so I'm
Sure.
there.
All right.
Excellent. We initiated Steven into the crew today or this
Yep.
week when I ran him over for the first time. Yeah, got a double kill.
Sounds like something Steven would take pretty well.
Yeah, he was laughing the entire time. It was good. It was good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
He's
it's
not
fun.
salty and jaded like Ryan is when I kill him. Where he ends his
No,
stream and
like I wasn't mad that you killed me. I was mad at myself because I missed the shots that I should have hit.
Oh,
Is
man.
is really what it was. So
Israeli.
He was pretty salty.
yeah, I was frustrated, man. Like I missed the shots, and I don't like to suck. So
Yeah, I get it.
Nothing to be a bitch
I
about,
get
you know what I mean?
and I'm also like going for Legend in Hearthstone, but I'm doing that off stream.
Oh,
Haven't
damn.
streamed Hearthstone yet.
What can we know what rank you're at?
I'm at 12 right now, but
Okay.
it's first week, so early on.
Okay.
It's a goal, but I haven't a ton of hours into it yet.
Gotcha. Cool. Are you playing Arcades next week? Is that Are we doing that? Or this Friday, I guess?
I still have not confirmed everything, so
Okay.
I'm going to give you a maybe on that.
All right. Well, Chris is already shitting on you nonstop in private messages. So.
I mean, dude, he does that even when Arcade isn't a thing. So
True.
yeah, that's to be expected.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, you're welcome. You're welcome to join Swiggity Swooty, Ryan. I'll let you in. We'll be good.
Thank you. I
Cool.
hope you leave a spot for me.
Will
Yeah.
do. Neil, what's been going on with you the past week, man?
Same old shit. Lots of D&D and Intel Final 2, which is exciting and super stressful.
Are you even telling people to vote for you anymore? Probably no, right?
No.
Yeah, okay,
If you want to get a chance to win a laptop or whatever the prize is, go ahead and vote. But there's no honest expectation that will help us win.
Sure.
But go ahead and vote if you want to put yourself in the contests. Just comes down to judges at this point. So I'm doing my best. Just going to do my
And your
normal
peers.
weekly thing.
And your peers.
Well, yeah, but they're in this sense some form of judges.
Right.
There you go. We're all judges, though, Neil.
We're all
Yeah.
judging you right now, Neil.
Of course. Well,
I mean-
that's what this job entails. So.
Sure.
But lots of D&D. I think I played Friday for 4 hours Friday, then like 6 hours Saturday, and I already did 4 hours today, and then do another 4 hours now, and then tomorrow we're gonna do like 4 or 5 hours. So
Nice.
a lot of D&D, which I'm super happy about. It makes me happy, and we're getting everything ready for we still haven't decided on a name for it. Currently it's going either End of Days or Age of Strife for the upcoming D&D campaign we've got going.
Cool.
Trying to get those worked out, but I'm pretty excited about lots of stuff.
Cool stuff. Jeff, did you or did you not actually get Outlast started last night? Because I was up
I
till
did.
2 a.m. and I just passed out.
Oh God, dude,
Dude.
that game is scary.
That's waiting for your wife. My God.
I know.
I'm like, here's when we're starting. She's like, okay, one more thing. Okay, one more thing.
Anyways, but yeah, that game, it was funny because in our relationship, you know, I love horror movies and I like them because I get scared at them, but not like I don't run out of the place, I don't get nightmares, something like that. But I jump. I'm scared when people are like, "Hey, who's in here?" I'm like, "God damn it, no, don't!" You know, like I like it. I have a good experience. So this game, I was excited, and I got Anna to do it, and she's the one who doesn't go near horror movies because it'll make her have nightmares for a week and a half. But last
that
night,
game will do it.
it's that thing where like you're looking through a door frame and like a shadow goes past, and I'm like, son of a bitch! Like I don't want to open the door. And I was like, open the door, you bitch! Like quit being a pussy. Like this is, it's just a game. And I'm like, what is going on with you?
She's
Like,
not the one actually controlling the character, though. It's actually different.
That's what we talked about.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're exactly right. So when you control, like, obviously you're not afraid of being actually hurt, but when you control the character, you're immersed in the idea of surviving. So it was kind of a cool case study that way. But yeah, we're gonna do a little bit more of that. Five Nights at Freddy's, I had no idea that was like that. It's just a puzzle.
Wait, did you play that too?
Yeah.
Oh, that game's all jump scare.
Yeah. It's jump scare, but it's like it's a $5 game on Steam because it's just you're looking through cameras.
Yeah,
and
there's
you're
no movement.
managing
Yeah,
electricity. I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So there'll be more of that. Otherwise, went to the Seahawk game, which was really cool. As everyone knows, I'm fucking obsessed, and they are going to win again. In fact, I just made a bet with Ryan that the Seahawks are going to win the Super Bowl again.
A friendly esports fake dollars bet, correct? We wouldn't be advertising real money, exchanging hands.
No.
No.
And to be honest, like, this bet's not that serious. We're both high on cocaine as well, so it's like you can't even take anything we're saying serious at the time.
I've already snorted an
That actually is that is the prerequisite to any esports bet is that you do lines of coke prior to.
Yeah. It's around certain leagues for sure.
Yep.
And then other than that, the reason we're late, by the way, which is 100% my fault, I wasn't napping this time for you roleplay fans.
I told him you texted me so you couldn't be napping. We confirmed it.
Yeah, that's true. That would be
That'd be
next
actually
level,
insane.
wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You're like, what do you mean I text you? You're like, what do you mean you text me? What? You're sleep texting.
Yeah.
Ann and I went and we looked at. There's this. Are they called vivariums? Is it vivarium, Anna?
What?
Yeah, a lizard place is called a vivarium. I guess it's just reptiles.
Oh.
It's in Berkeley, California. If any of you, I'm not quite sure what it's called, but it's probably pretty famous. It's just a giant building. What is it? East Bay Vivarium.
Okay.
They have 16-foot snakes. They have a blackwater monitor that's like 5 feet long. They have gigantic, awesome lizards. They had a tortoise that's like 80 years old just walking back and forth, and it's
that's the stuff that's scary, or not scary, but crazy to me is tortoise. Like,
yeah.
Isn't the tortoise that Darwin studied still alive, or didn't he die like a year ago or some crazy
Something like
shit?
that.
2 years ago. Yeah.
Fucking insane, man.
Families pass them down if they're being responsible because they live forever. They just keep going.
That's crazy.
But we're looking at bearded dragons and a couple other things. Down the road, I want to eventually be an iguana owner, but that is actually like
Is that a lot
dog.
to take care of? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like an autistic dog that you have to own. The amount of attention
What do you
giving
feed a bearded iguana? Is it just bugs and stuff? Like crickets?
Like
or?
a green iguana is I think they're vegetarian actually, so that's not that bad. It's just that they can get to be, so they live
really big.
like 50, 60 years.
Holy shit.
I think around that, certainly 30 plus, but in 15 years they're 6 feet long from tip of head to tail.
Yeah, that's kind of big.
And that tail, by the way, is like a razor whip. So in order to own an iguana responsibly, you have to handle it all the time because they had a couple. He told this story. An old lady had an iguana. God knows why. She was 80 years old in crutches, and she never handled it. And one day she's like, "I'm going to take my iguana out." And this giant iguana comes out. It whips her and then bites the back of her foot and snips her Achilles tendon and just hobbles her like that.
Jesus Christ.
It didn't end up eating her because they don't do that. But she took it in and was like, "Yeah, I can't walk anymore because he maimed me." And it's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, we'll take that iguana from you."
Yeah.
But if you raise it up and you're handling it and you're just around it, it's used to you. It doesn't have quite as much of that.
Wow.
But that's down the road. I might get a bearded dragon, but they too. He's like, "Oh yeah, life expectancy 25, 35 years." Like, and they eat 10
crazy.
crickets a day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Live crickets?
Yep.
See, I couldn't do that. I couldn't handle a cricket in my hand. That's where you would lose me.
Yeah.
The thing would just die.
That part's not so bad. It's just that, like, when Ann and I travel,
Yeah.
I'm going to actually have to ask Bryce, like, "Bryce, is it okay if I get a bearded dragon? Because you're going to be taking care of it half the time, actually."
Yeah. Someone in chat was saying that Ko has a bearded dragon if you want some pro tips.
Oh, cool.
So
I did
you
not
can
know
ask
that.
him.
I'll have to ask him about that, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Well, let us know what's going on in the reptile world. Anything else? I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. Just NFL season's here, excited, been streaming a lot, and I miss roleplay, which Swansong and Solum have been on a little bit of a hiatus because of PAX and various other things, so I'm really excited to get going.
Cool stuff. Well, we got one more person left to see what they've been up to. Jen, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. What have you been up to?
It was a short week for me because we had Monday off and I had taken Wednesday off. I actually went to get my hair done, see my mom, got some clothes like this.
Took a girl day.
Huh?
You had a girl day.
Yeah, I had a girl day with like seeing the dentist, which is actually my uncle, so that's funny.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like, "Hi, uncle."
I don't know if I'd want a family member I don't know if that makes me feel better or worse.
Yeah, that's a
it
little bit
makes
weird.
me feel worse because every time he's like, you should floss more, Jen.
And
I'm
you
like,
know
They
whatever
always
happens.
say that shit, man.
Yeah.
They do.
Always.
You know what's
trip.
gonna happen too is that he's
he
gonna
always
talk with
says
her.
it no matter if I flossed all year or none at all. He's gonna say it no matter what, and he's like, "Your gums are bleeding a little bit." It's like, yep, like every single time. It won't change.
Yep. It's bleeding
Yeah, 'cause
because
it
you
just stabbed
pricked
me
it
with
with the
a
fucking
big
stabby thing, you
Yeah.
asshole.
Right into my gum. You broke the skin, idiot. Like, of course they're bleeding.
That's how
Right?
I.
Like, did anyone ever come out of the dentist without bleeding from the gums? Like, that's a
There's
real-
somebody
like,
out there. Somebody
Not
did
when
it
you
once.
finish, but like right as he's doing it. Like 5 minutes after, I'm not bleeding, but during it, like there's no fucking way I'm not bleeding.
Well, I think
That's
if
a
you're not
sick
bleeding,
prank.
they keep going until you bleed. That's,
That's
how
how-
they know
pretty
to stop.
sure.
Yeah.
No, you know what'd be
Yeah.
funny is find someone, engineer them to the point, and then take them to a dentist one day, and then take them to another one the next day, and have them go in and sit down like, yeah, I just need a cleaning. I haven't been in 5 years, and they're like,
Yeah, dude.
my God,
Dude,
you
I
floss.
I don't
Your
like
teeth are
dentists.
Perfect.
as a kid I don't like this. This is totally off topic, but I'm pretty sure I got lied to. A dentist told me when I was like 15 that I had to have my lower jaw unhinged to fix an overbite, and it was going to cost like 10 grand for the operation. It was going to be like a 4-month recovery period. So all I'm saying is fuck dentists, because I never had any other dentist tell me that afterwards.
You know what? My dentist told me that I was gonna have to have all my wisdom teeth removed, and I was supposed to like tell my parents so they could set up the appointment, blah blah blah, and I blew it off.
Yep.
15 years later, no problems.
Yep.
Damn. I got them
Well, I've never
removed
had a
and it
wisdom
was
teeth taken out.
horrible.
Yeah.
And like for some reason I didn't get any pain medication, so it's just on Tylenols and Advils, and I got the 4 of them removed at once. It was horrible. I couldn't eat. I was feeling like shit. And
That sounds
everyone
terrible.
who gets them removed gets some really intense shit, and I got
That's Canada,
nothing.
man. They don't give you the
No,
good shit.
I don't know why I didn't get anything. It was
Dude, that's why the
really
healthcare is free, is
horrible.
because they don't give you any painkillers.
Yeah, they don't give you any of the good
Yeah,
pain.
apparently not.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
We
I wanna
cracked the
say-
code.
And what else have I been doing? I started reading a book, which I haven't done
Wow.
since law school. Because law
I like
school
that
totally
makes the
turned me
list
off.
of what.
Oh yeah,
It would
'cause I
make my
haven't
list
done
too.
it.
It's been so long.
Yeah, I haven't read books since law school, and the last thing I read in law school was like jurisprudence. It's not fun. It's not fun.
What book have you
Yeah.
started?
Novo Cento Pianist, I guess.
I don't.
Yeah, it's
Is there a
100
translation?
100 pages book. That's
Okay.
why I read it. I was like, that
don't like
I can
reading?
do this.
I'm not a
I
big
haven't
reader.
read since law school.
I'll read graphic
Yeah.
novels and stuff like that, but they have
like a
pictures, so it's
novella.
cheating.
I might
Yeah.
read graphic novels after. I think
Okay.
that's my next thing.
There you go. There you
And I went up north to see my family where nothing ever changes, which I like. It's really comforting. Like, my grandmother's place is always the same, and like, if like the leg of a chair is changed, everyone's like, oh my god, you changed the chair of the leg. Big change, big change. Are we okay with this? Yes, okay, we can move on now. It's like it's always the same. It's nice. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Glad to see my family. My cousin got a kitten and it's adorable. It's orange. I tweeted a picture of it.
Saw that.
There you go.
Cats on the internet, very famous.
They are
Much
pretty
wow.
big. Cats
Now
are
you
big
guys
on the
can
internet.
see. Oh yes, you can. Yeah.
What? That's a fake cat? There's no way that's real.
Yes.
You photoshopped his
ginger.
eyes.
Thick.
It's so cute. It's a lovely kitten. Okay, I'm done.
Did you Photoshop the eyeballs?
Did you Photoshop the eyes to make them
No.
bigger?
Did you tell us the truth? Is there a filter on that photo?
No, there's no filter. Hashtag no filter.
Okay.
I think that cat is
Damn it,
photoshopped.
Jen.
It's a baby. It's 1 month old. It's so
It's very photogenic.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. It looks like the cat from Shrek, the Antonio Banderas.
Yeah, that's what people tweeted at me. They were like, "It's the cat. It's the puss with boots."
Oh yeah,
without boots."
Puss in Boots from. There you
Yeah.
go. I forgot what I just called him the Antonio Banderas cat because I don't. I don't know his name.
Yeah, I'm done.
Cool. Sounds like you've been busy, and like Jeff was saying, it's been a while. So, luckily, nothing happened last episode, so we can just.
Oh, that's right. Oh my god, I remember everything now.
Well, we got a lot of
We
experience.
got
Jeff,
some
me and
YouTube
Jeff level
salt.
up.
No, it's like 15. He's waiting. He won't tell us the experience until something happens. Even
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I'm
he's
waiting
like,
for this
"I'm
whole
holding
quest
up
thing to
on
be
it."
completed. Yeah. We're waiting for this thing to be done.
Yeah,
Okay.
but Neil, you're a victim of your own system because usually, like, badass fight, 15,000 experience. It's like when nothing happens. Well, we'll wait till next episode. We'll wait till next episode. With this, it's been 3 episodes of we'll wait till next episode.
It's been 2. 2. This will be the third.
It was the baker's boy with the freezing ray gun. You all get 15 experience.
Anyway, where we last left off, the party is in this town called Port Tyler, something like that.
It's
I'll never
just
get-
Tyler. I don't know you every time.
I don't know why I keep saying Taylor, but it's Tyler.
Can we just change it to Portnoni? I feel like that's legit.
Good
That's a
old
hard weird
Portnoy.
name, man. You can't have Portnoni on Lake Tasia. That would just be too much.
He has that
Makes sense to me.
patented.
Yeah.
Well, they are Team Liquid. Hey.
That's what I'm saying.
That's pretty good.
Well, why do you think it wasn't called Lake in Control? You know?
Hey, ma'am.
Because it's not evil.
That'd be
Yeah.
super meta.
Yeah. Anyway, you guys have been looking around for what's been going on. The Duke's daughter, Delilah, had gone missing. You guys were supposed to go find out where she was. Eventually, she turned up. She had been in this woman's basement, in Lady Morrowhammer's basement. And you guys did some investigations. The daughter went missing again. Lady Morrowhammer had the daughter a second time. This time she was in like the pantry with one of the servants. And she pieced out, ran away. You found some clues here and there. There was this weird crypt in the cemetery that had a magic circle and a mage's library back there. You talked to the guy in charge of that, whose name is not on my note sheet somehow. Lord
Who is
Halbert?
this?
No.
What? Which character are we talking about?
The wizard guy. Rictar. Here we go.
Yeah, Rictar with the sun reptar or reptile. Or,
Yeah, Rictar and Reptar.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you talked to them for a while about things, and he kind of explained his whole backstory. His father used to run the city, or his grandfather used to run the city, then his father kind of like ruined the family name, and he lost power. But he's been pretty chill about it. He's a wizard. He's keeping it hidden because it's like super personal. Not even the Duke knows. Because, if he's a wizard and it gets out, then he gets killed. Bad times for him. He's promised to help however he can. Yeah, and I don't want... Is there anything else that I'm missing? Any other...
We just had a big revelation at the end of the last episode, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, because we found the girl was in Lady Morrow.
Lady Morrowhammer's.
Yeah, and she ran out. We found the girl, and then
We did detect magic on the woman, though, or something.
Yeah, I think we just said fuck it and just started
You
casting
dispelled
spells.
magic on the girl.
That's what it was.
Delilah, and she passed out, but she seemed to be regaining part of her normal self.
I think that's right where we ended.
Yeah,
wasn't
that's
it?
right where we ended.
And what was Lady now doing? Hammer?
Lady Morrowhammer?
Yeah, did she run away or is she just like hanging out?
No, she's hanging out, but surprised and confused, and oh my God, this child. Did Lady Morrowhammer see you guys casting Dispel Magic?
No.
I think the servant saw you guys. I don't think Lady Morrowhammer saw you
Jen
guys.
casted it.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I'm sure chat will remind us momentarily. But I think Lady Morrowhammer was out of the room at the time.
Yeah, we'll just wait for chat to catch up.
I don't know.
Oh, she didn't like that they used magic.
Oh, she saw it and was disapproving of it?
She saw you and ran off. The servant
Okay.
saw and ran. Yeah.
The servant saw it and ran.
Yep.
Okay, and Lady Morrowhammer did see as well.
Morrowhammer was upstairs. Only the servant saw. There you go. She
Oh, that's
saw
right,
him-
because Jen chased her down.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so Jen chased her down and cast a spell magic while she was in the street. So then no one would have seen. The girl tried to run. The girl saw the dispel magic be cast because it was cast on her. But that was when Jen was with the girl alone in the streets, right?
I think the servant saw it and ran, according to chat. But Morrowhammer did not because Jen tackled her when she ran or something. I'm like reading 30 lines at once, so this is like Twitch chat being filtered through my head right now. Yeah.
I see.
Morrowhammer saw, ran, and Jen tackled her. And was chased by Jeff.
Yeah. As she ran, I was just
Who
like,
was
yeah.
her
no.
that was tackled?
Morrowhammer by Jen.
Morrowhammer
Well,
was
I
tackled
don't
by
tackle. I think it argued that the second she ran, I would have just grabbed her because I'm not letting
Okay.
her go.
Okay, so Morrowhammer saw, Jeff grabbed her, kept her from running. The servant saw, took off as well, and Delilah is cool now, but unconscious.
Yes,
Got it.
I think.
Cool. Got it.
Let's just roll through it because
Yeah,
chat's
that's
gonna
how we're
keep
doing it.
saying we're
Everybody
wrong.
saw everything. No one has any secrets from anyone.
All right. So, scene is Jeff is holding Morrowhammer.
Yes.
Jen is with Delilah, who's passed out.
I think you're all with Delilah, who's passed out in the
Yeah, I
kitchen.
think we're all together.
Jeff.
Yeah, everyone's together.
And
Okay.
I'm singing the song.
Okay.
What song are you singing?
Hey there,
Other people.
Delilah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The
Song of
one hit wonder or whatever from.
I
whatever
can't
that
help
band is
it.
called.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So what is Morrowhammer doing as Victorian is holding her? Is she just screaming? Is she saying like "let go of me" or what's happening?
She turns to look at Victorian and says, "I am a lady. How dare you handle me thusly?"
I'm terribly sorry, ma'am, but you tried to run and we're trying to figure this thing out. You have to understand, the girl once again appeared in your pantry and seems to have been under a spell. So we need you to stay here.
She has a look of pure rage on her face, but she says nothing and does not protest.
I handle her as delicately as I can, but if she struggles, the grip tightens, type of thing.
Okay.
Otherwise, I guess we're kind of waiting for the woman or the girl to come to or something.
Is Delilah completely passed out?
Yeah, she's like unconscious on the
Is
ground.
there any water in the room and like a bucket? Or
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
cup or
totally.
anything? Yeah, I go get.
Leah,
Ice
you might
bucket
wanna-
challenge! Sorry.
I go get the water and literally just like pour it on Delilah's head as she's passed out.
Okay. Lady Morrowhammer
Young
gasps
miss.
at the audacity of you pouring water over this young noblewoman. The rest of the party doesn't give a fuck. The servant stays quiet.
Yeah.
Delilah wakes up, kind of sputtering,
Young miss,
and looks up at you guys.
do you know where you are?
This is Lady Morrowhammer. Is this your house?
Yes. Do you recognize me? We spoke last night.
It's all fuzzy right now, but I seem to recall you. You're that old man who was in my bedroom.
Yes. That sounds really weird, but anyways, do you remember a spell being cast on you?
Yeah, you, she says, pointing at Leia. You cast a spell on me.
Did anyone else
I
besides
actually
this woman?
cast this spell on you.
Uh,
I'm on a roll tonight.
Just like I'm asking, did anyone else cast anything on you? Did you remember?
no, magic is outlawed. Are you Rossi soldiers?
I
Kind
don't
of.
say anything. Yeah, I just kind of like wait for
You
Victoria.
could think of us along those lines, yes.
What about this?
Where's my father?
Well, he's on his way.
Where's Captain Helgar?
He's
But-
in a lot of trouble.
He's in trouble. Yeah. What happened? What do you know about him?
He's my personal bodyguard. Where is he? He should be here right now.
He's locked and fettered away because he failed to protect you. We're trying to figure out why you were under a spell and what had happened to you. If there's anything you can tell us to help us with this, that'd be great.
She puts her hand to her head and like stabilizes herself on the ground and goes, everything is very kind of foggy right now.
Is there anyone trying to
Was
court
I in the
you?
basement?
At
You
one
were down
point-
in the basement. That's where
It
you
was
were at.
cold.
Yes.
Why was
That's
I in the
what we heard.
basement?
You tell
Uh,
us.
Zanzo, with the lady's permission, can you investigate her body for any markings of sorts or anything like that?
I kind of like pull my robes back on my hands and look at her to see what she.
Madam, he's a very, very intelligent, wizened old man that would know if you've been harmed in any way. May he please look at you. In privacy, of course.
Lady Morrowhammer says, I think that if there's to be an investigation like this, her father should be present and it should be done in a private bedchamber, not in front of the looking masses. She
Young
says,
lady,
glaring
is
at
it okay-
Tariq in particular for some reason.
Is it okay if your father watches this old man probe your naked body in a bedroom together?
Her eyes go wide. And she
Delilah's or
tries to get,
lady?
Delilah's eyes go wide and she tries to get to her feet and says, Why, I never, you knave, you!
I guess we
everyone
gotta go
is
get
so indignant about figuring out whether or not something's happened, yet you are under a spell, and Lady Morrowhammer, no more advice from you, please. We've had this girl run from your place twice. You're our prime suspect. If you want to talk about manners, you have children running from your basement in kitchens. You're weird.
Tariq,
Realize that.
Tariq and Leah, can you go fetch young Delilah's father and let him know that we have found her and that he should come here at once?
Okay, let's
Does
go.
he live here in this town?
All right.
I look at Tariq and I'm just like,
My
Oh,
God.
Tariq.
Come over here. Come over here.
It's
Just
been a
follow
minute.
me. I know the way. Just follow
So
me.
yeah, of
He-
course he
he's the
mounts his
Duke
triple
that
headed
owns the
war
town.
horse and-
The
Leah,
slave
can you
girl.
please
Are
catch?
we're talking about the slave girl, right?
Leah, can you please catch Tariq
Okay,
up on the
whatever.
way
Yeah,
to the front?
I
okay.
got him.
Okay, thank you. Thank
Maybe
you.
I should dispel him too. He seems to be under a weird.
Thank you very much.
I've been charmed.
Thank
Seems
you.
live in
fuzzy.
this town.
We'll be right here.
Does Ryan live in this planet?
Dude, if we skip too many days, I'm just like, all right. I follow Leah. And I'm
Follow
like,
the
"Man,
script,
let's
Ryan,
let's
damn
do
it."
this.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Leia and Tariq arrive at the Duke's house. The Duke, who is the father of Delilah, who hired you to find
Ryan.
her and promised you riches and land in exchange
Yes,
for
I
finding
remember now.
All right. I knock. Ask
her.
if you
Well,
can
yeah,
fit
the guards
through.
let you in. They recognize who you are at this point.
Ask if
um,
you Duke.
He is brought to you in a timely manner, and he says, "What news of my daughter? Have you found her?"
We found her again, and I think this time she won't get away. So, would you like to come see her with us?
If she's not here now, then yes, take me to her immediately.
Yes.
And he
Yes.
calls out to one of his guards to assemble some people. You guys actually have to wait like 20 minutes while they bring around like a full-fledged like mercenary, or not mercenary, like a whole force of people. There's 20 people with you. 4 of them on horseback, the rest on foot. They've got spears, they've got swords. It's like it's a big parade through town at this point.
All right.
And you
As
all
we
march
walk,
back.
I want to talk to him. I'm gonna say, I believe she was under the influence of a spell. Have you realized a big change in behavior lately?
Well, yes.
Yeah, a
I think we
spell.
already
There-
spoke about the change in her behavior. It's been
Yeah.
it's been a little bit strange.
It seems like there is a spell caster somewhere that has affected her. Do you have any idea of who that person could be?
The only spellcasters in the land that I know of are the Verossi agents.
Well,
I don't know
some-
why they would try and kidnap and cast a spell on my daughter. What sort of spell was cast on her? Is she okay?
I don't know, but now she is. Yes, she's fine. I helped her out.
Hmm.
So we walk. It's fine.
Yeah. Anything else you'd like to say?
Nope.
They're coming into Morrowhammer's house.
Yeah. Victorian and Zanzil. Is there anything you guys want to do in the 45 minutes that it takes for them to go back?
As we're kind of holding, I look at Zanzil and say, any theories, friend, with it being confirmed that she was under a spell that kind of perhaps narrows our investigation, if you get what I mean. Right? We know someone.
Well, I do have some, but it's best I don't say them in present company.
Agreed.
There are, I've traveled in some odd places, and I do have some ideas.
Okay.
But we should just wait for her father to get here, and then we'll talk.
Eventually, the father and his whole armed force show up at the house. Some guards take position outside. A bunch of others filter in with you guys. In the meantime, Lady Morrowhammer has gotten Lady Delilah some new clothes because she was sopping wet in the floor and kind of shivering cold. And everyone is assembled.
When he walks in, does he just go and
He
Go
walks
first
up
on.
to his daughter and holds her at the shoulders, looks her over, and then embraces her tightly, and looks back at the rest of you after they stop hugging. But what is the meaning of this? Why are we at Lady Morrowhammer's house?
May I speak to you in private? Or perhaps with me and Victorian in another room?
He nods, hugs his daughter again, kisses her on the cheek, and steps out into a parlor with the two
I
of you.
follow.
Yeah. And I turn and give Tariq like a nod to keep everything in the room savvy. We walk back in.
I keep it ultra savvy in there.
Yeah, I guess that just looks like that, and you're like, I got it. Keep it savvy. We're good. And he thumbs up.
I know the look. It's a complicated one, but I can receive it.
Yeah, we walk out into the parlor, and I'm like, rather interesting question. Does this town have any legends of vampires?
He shakes his head slowly. I mean, none that have lived here that I know of. Do you suspect a creature of the night?
Well, perhaps anyone moved in new that's been a bit of a recluse or drawn weird attention.
He pauses. Lady Morrowhammer would be the only person of note that's a recluse. She's a widow for some time now, and tends to keep to herself. The only real outings she does is dinner at my house.
How long has she been here in this town? How long is
30.
her lineage?
Her family's been here generations. I don't know her age exactly, but she's believed to be 70 years.
Is that
70.
70? I guess Zanza would know that.
And she's been here the whole time.
She might leave town occasionally, but she
lives
has
here.
lived here. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
You tell me, would I know the tricks, or rather the weaknesses of a vampire in order to test, much like Monty Python's witch burning stuff for?
See, the things Zanzel... Give me an intelligence check, Mr. Zanzel.
Okay.
Oh, good. Everyone's in roll 20. You guys are awesome.
32.
All right. Let's see what you know about
At
vampires.
19.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
If you roll a 1, do you still...
No, you rolls a 1. It's a fail.
Oh,
One
it's
is always
a
fail.
fail. That's right.
21. Yeah. Oh yeah. Plus, it's 21 or higher, right, for a success.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How many suffers of short-term memory does it take to get to screw in a light bulb? God damn it! I killed the punchline.
You like that
Never
one?
mind. Never mind.
Ryan. This is Ryan's joke for the week that he's been telling
That was an
everyone.
original too. That wasn't
Damn
even in
it.
chat.
I'm sorry, I killed
What?
it.
That was on Reddit, wasn't it?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I think you pulled it from Reddit, bro.
See,
I don't
you
know
would
about that.
He doesn't
know
remember.
that vampires are creatures of the negative material plane. They can only be affected by magical equipment. Magical items are the only ones that can damage them. They are unaffected, like all undead. They are unaffected by mind spells like sleep or charm or hold, anything like that, or also illusions do not affect them. Same about like poisons and paralysis. All undead are unaffected by these
Oh,
things.
damn.
Vampires can transform into vapor. Like they can take gaseous form at will, pretty much. They can also transform into wolves and have spider climb-like abilities, like the spell spider climb. So they can climb up walls instantly.
Sure.
They do not make noise when they move. They cannot go out in daylight. Daylight will kill them. They cannot be submerged in running water nor voluntarily cross running water. A bridge, for example, would allow them to cross running water, but they would be kind of careful about it because if they fall in the water for 3 minutes, they're dead. But like if they can't walk through a stream.
So, as I look around the house, what is it? It's daylight, right?
It is daylight outside.
Are the windows like heavily, Are there a lot of blinds or curtains?
There are actually, now that you are looking about, there's a fair amount of curtains that have been hung low.
So I guess I turn to the Duke and I'm like,
One last thing. You would also know that, of course, vampires must return to their coffin at night. Otherwise, they cannot rest and heal.
Gotcha. So I turn to the Duke and I'm like, when was the last time you saw the lady out and about during the day?
It has been some time. She's only come over for dinner in the evenings.
Perhaps we should have her come outside for questioning or something and trick her to see if she can survive.
That seems like a wise idea. I suggest we say nothing of this vampire to her, though. If she
Of
does not
course.
go outside, she may be our suspect. But if she goes out willingly, I would hate to impugn the name of a noble lady
I agree.
unjustly.
We'll keep it between the three of us.
Yes.
And I put my hand in the middle of us. And like look around. Does anyone put their hand in?
I definitely put my hand in there too.
Just like, sir?
He puts his hand on top and then puts his other hand on the bottom and says, "Huzzah!"
We're all about teamwork here.
Huzzah!
You should be the one
As
to...
we ran to the room, I positioned myself very close to Lady Morrowhammer.
And before we go in, I'm just like, Duke, you should be the one to coerce her outside. If we do it, it'll seem fishy.
He nods. If I said they need to return to the coffin at night, I meant that day before.
Gotcha. We're
So,
good.
yeah, I thought you would understand, but just to clarify for the people on the internet who are going to kill us.
Gotcha.
He walks up to her and says, "Milady, may we speak outside for a moment? I would like to discuss something with you." And she nods, and the two of them head for the front door.
I walk behind.
You guys kind of casually walk behind them. She steps outside and like kind of puts her hand over her eyes, like as if the light is pretty bright. But after a few seconds, puts it down and her eyes blink a lot, and she slowly adjusts.
I'm
She
going
and the
to
Duke whisper to each other.
Neal, I'm going to take my phallus and I'm going to tap it against her like exposed leg.
Like the butt of it or the pointy end of it?
The pointy end.
Are you trying to draw blood?
No. Just steel to flesh.
Okay. As it touches her leg, she pulls her leg back and glances over and says, "What are you doing?"
I often have a tough time controlling my phallus. I do apologize. It's large, unwieldy, and goes places that I sometimes don't intend for it to.
It's
Never mind.
innuendo
She
for
literally
his
takes
penis.
off a glove and comes and slaps you in the face with it. Let's see.
That was
I
deserved.
look amused.
With the glove, not with the hand.
Victoria,
She hits you
that,
in the face
that
with the glove.
was... Yes. You deserve
Can you
that.
roll for it?
I rolled for it. She hits him in the face. I mean,
Okay.
unless
accept.
he was actually trying to dodge and duck and hide.
No, I accept it.
So she's standing out in clear daylight?
Yeah, and she's horrified at this, and you can like her face is a combination of pale and then like flushed red, and her eyes are wide, and there's veins.
But no
popping
pain
out all over her
reaction, no... When she pulled back, it was because she was being touched by steel, not like...
face. Yeah,
Well,
There's no sizzling or anything.
there's no sizzling. Yeah.
You know, I guess since Jeff is going halfway, I'll meet him there. Is there any water, like a horse trough or anything near that I can just throw on her?
It's running water. Just running water. Creek or river.
Then
Gotcha.
he
So
I'd be
remembers,
honored then.
oh, it's silver, not steel. That
This-
wouldn't have done anything.
Magic weapons, Ryan.
Yeah.
You forgot 2 minutes ago.
Silver's vampires or werewolves, dude.
I think it's also vampires in certain lore subsets.
You're digging yourself
Ryan,
a
everybody.
grave. Ryan Moore, 30 years old, everyone. 30 years old. Testament to his age.
This year's hit him hard.
I'm pretty sure it is. I'm sticking to my guns on this one.
Okay. So she's having no. Is her head or covered or dark clothes?
No, she's out in the daylight. I mean, she's wearing full clothes,
Does
but
she
her
have
face, like the sun, is
fangs,
shining
too?
on her face and her arms. And
Does she
her
have fangs
calves.
out? Is she
has no
currently
fangs
sucking
out.
the blood of
What?
everyone in the party?
How's the Duke responding to all this? Is he just like watching it?
He seems to be very cross with Victorian, but he's trying to keep.
I
his
just kind
calm
of
and-
like whisper into his ear, and I'm like, we're testing. You understand?
If you don't mind, gentlemen, we're having a private conversation.
Of course.
And he tries to lead her a few more paces away. Yeah.
Okay. I turn to Victoria and I'm just like, she might not be what we're looking for, but maybe she serves the one we're looking for. I don't know. Maybe it's not even a vampire at all.
Do I remember correctly that there was a locked door in her house when we walked through it? Her bedroom? Didn't we not get a
Yes.
look into her bedroom?
I think later it was unlocked for you, and you did indeed search it.
Okay.
But initially it was locked.
So we've searched every room in the house.
Yes.
Fuck. Neal, this better be an epic as shit riddle at the end, man. I'll tell you.
Anything
So-
going on?
What am I
on inside?
breaking away real quick? By the way, I love the YouTube comments talking about how dumb we are for not figuring this out, but none of them, to a T, none of them said what the obvious answer is that we're too dumb to figure out, but they know.
Yeah.
Guess what, fuckers? None of you figured this shit out, or else you would have spoiled the crap out of it, and I would have metagamed the ever-living shit out of it to get out of this hellhole.
Wow, thanks.
I'm honest.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Appreciate the honesty.
So,
Literally, though.
what's our leads right now? Just so we're all on the same page.
She was under a spell.
Yes.
She appeared in the basement, and her reasoning was she was too cold, so she looked for somewhere, but we noticed that it's cold in the basement, so that doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
She was in love with someone under the spell.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't tell us who, and nobody understands.
And now
The
she
father
won't tell us who either?
You're
She didn't
with
know.
her. We're not with her. You and Tariq are with her. We're not there.
I think she's breaking character. She's just asking us to be on the same page.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, you could definitely
Yeah.
ask her if you wanted to. I guess while we're outside, I'd turn to Victorian and show him the writ. I'm like, we could try to get a ferry and just leave.
I understand, but we're close. I can feel it.
So close.
I think Neal literally has like one more hour before this just gets fucking. The whole thing goes to hell.
I'm just like, all right.
We just break character and nuke the town and start killing.
All right.
We just go full Grand Theft Auto on the game. Like, well, that's it. Okay.
Why did you think she was a vampire?
Because of the charm spell and also the fact that she was just never like outside
Do we
of her
know
house
any
and all that
other
stuff.
creatures, Neil, that tends to cast charm on people?
Would I know any creatures?
Give me intelligence check, both of you.
Okay. 24.
Um,
35!
God.
Zanzel, you would know that succubi also do such things, as do sirens. Like, you would know both of those creatures can charm at sight as well. I'm trying to think of anything else that has an auto charm or a charm attack. But I think it's just vampires, succubi, and
Would I know that
sirens.
that succubi and sirens can shape change? With a
You would
24?
not know that.
Okay.
Would I?
No, you do. You've never heard of succubi. Oh well, succubi can take different forms. You would know that, but not sirens. Sirens are stuck in whatever form they're naturally born in.
Okay. Well, I don't know that, so I don't question or anything. What?
What did affect the vampires? Did you say it was like holy water or something?
Running water.
Running water.
Running water.
Holy water should
But
also affect vampires.
Your character wouldn't know that, unless Neil tells you. But I'm the one that rolled for it.
I mean, it's pretty common. Holy water vampires is something that anyone would. That's pretty basic.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
What are the Duke and the lady talking about? Can we eavesdrop on them?
They're moved far enough away, and they're kind of whispering to each other. It seems to be a.
Okay. Well, I guess me and Victorian just wait till that conversation's done.
Okay. They talk for a few minutes, then start walking back in. Lady Morrowhammer seems to be a little bit more relaxed now.
I say to her, Madam, I've grabbed you. I've bumped you with my phallus, and all of this is not appropriate to your station. I do apologize. I'm sorry.
Thank you, she says.
We just really want to figure out what is this plight that your city suffers from.
Well, I still think that the girl's just a damn fool, and she's making it all up and running away on her own.
Yeah, perhaps since she is no longer under the spell, we should speak with her, Victorian. She might know more, or be willing to speak more freely.
What's the name of the father again?
Duke something or other.
He is Duke Catthorn. He does not have a first name.
Right. Mr. Duke Catthorn.
Yes?
Originally, you had authorized Zanzel to physically inspect your daughter. I think if with your blessing, we would probably need to clear that this time again.
Of course. Mr. Zanzel, if you would please. Lady Morrowhammer, maybe use your bedroom? And she nods, and you guys take her up to Lady Morrowhammer's bedroom for inspection.
Okay.
The father posts 2 guards outside of the door and says he will wait on the outside as well.
So do I, obviously. It's just Zanzel in there.
Okay.
Uh,
Do I need to make a roll for this?
No, I mean you go into the bedroom with her. What parts of her would you like to inspect?
Neil does have to make a roll for this, and I believe we call it the roll for hotness. Neil,
Have we not rolled for hotness for the
I
daughter?
thought we
already?
did. I thought she
Neil,
was attractive.
everything's new. We don't remember. It's like
Whatever.
2 weeks ago.
New roll for hotness for the daughter. She changes over time. You know, she grows. That is what 13.
Okay, not bad.
Why is everyone so damn beautiful in this game except me? What? How did this?
13 is average. It's
aren't you-
within like
No,
the 50%.
I'm 11.
Oh, you're 11. Oh.
11's
10.
average. You know, it's cool, bro. Don't
Well,
worry
I'm not
about
ugly,
it.
but I'm just not as beautiful as everybody else. Tariq's like a 75 or some shit.
Yeah, man.
Dumb as a
but,
brick,
you know,
but he's
yeah,
he's
it's
beautiful.
beauty but no brains for Tariq. All right.
Tariq is Gerard Butler from 300.
Yeah, that's true.
The memory fades though.
Oh god.
Inversely proportional.
I want to check, like her neck, her wrist, I guess up and down her arms.
Her neck seems to be pretty clear. She's got like a small mole on the neck, but it looks like a mole. Her wrist and arms up to the shoulders seem pretty fine. She's got a couple of freckles, but the rest of her skin is very pale and fair.
Between her fingers and between her toes.
Totally normal, seemingly.
No heroin. Yeah.
You always got to check for the heroin, man. I don't know where else. I guess as this is happening, I'm just like, so you mentioned that you were in love with someone. Is this still the case? A young boy, perhaps, or a young man?
I seem to remember feeling very strongly about someone, a handsome older man.
Oh, he was older. Do you perhaps remember a face, a name, anything would help? Especially if you don't feel the same. Perhaps he's the culprit.
Some black hair, short black hair.
Does this meet the description of anyone I know?
It meets the description of a lot of people you know.
Okay,
Too
well, I
many
mean, does
people.
she keep going?
Yeah, short black hair. I think he had some sort of facial hair too. It was either a beard or a mustache or mutton chop. No, not mutton chops.
Do you remember
some
where?
sort of facial hair.
Do you remember where where you were running to, or how you came to be here?
It's all kind of a fog. He got me out of my bedroom
How?
that night. He just picked me up and carried me down.
Through the castle,
No, out my window.
so he could fly
He climbed down the wall?
with you in his arms.
Yeah, how did someone do that? Can't be right. That doesn't
Well,
make
you
sense.
were there. This is the strangest escape I've ever heard of. Is there anything else that you can tell me? Perhaps that any specifics they will help the most.
She racks her brain for a few moments and then shakes her head, says, "No, not yet, but things are still slowly coming back to me."
Neil, outside the door, I quickly brush. Well, not quickly. I very stealthily brush Phallus against both the guards as well.
They just seem a little irritated that you're invading their personal space.
Understandable. Go on, please.
Would you be comfortable accompanying us throughout the town as the day goes forward? I would assume whoever this man was would come back for you if he wants to, and if you're with us,
Of course.
it might be better.
Yes, please. Please.
Fair enough. Yep. Please get dressed. I'll be outside.
Okay.
And before I go outside, I shut the window if there is one in the room and lock it immediately.
Okay.
And
You're
cut-
outside
Yeah.
her
Shut the
room now.
curtains and
She's
everything.
getting. I mean, she never really got fully undressed. Actually, she actually just
Yeah.
like pulled clothing back.
Sure.
But she says she needs to freshen up for a moment when you step out.
Sure. I guess when I get outside, I'm just like, make sure the guards are outside the window as well, so we don't have a reoccurrence, sir.
You are looking for a
He
spider-like man.
dispatches guards.
God comes down. Hey, God!
Fuck you! Solve it on your own.
Damn it, he's so honest.
A few
Old
minutes
Testament
later, you hear a cry.
Yep.
A short burst from the bedroom.
Open
Lady
doors through the
Marheimer's
door.
bedroom.
Yeah, we just burst
You guys
through
throw
the
open the door, and the daughter is like squatting over a chamber pot and looks up like super embarrassed and like folds down onto her knees and covers herself with her dress. And her eyes go wide, and she's My thigh. There's something on my thigh.
I run to her thigh.
Are we there or are we not there?
Can
still?
we
Neil,
take
now
a
keep
break?
in mind,
Hold
I
on.
am an absolute master around thighs. Leah can attest to this. So
Would you say it's in the loin area?
Yes, in the loin area.
Yeah.
Can we take a
Loin-
break
loin
on
master
Jeff
part-
saying, I run to her thigh?
Yes.
All right,
yes, it's the
Jeff,
perfect
please,
spot.
once more.
I run to her thigh.
We'll be right back in 3 minutes, guys. Thank you so much for watching. More Roleplay Solum coming up right after this.